Alright, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright, once again, this is another installment of Pre-Camp Precepts. Alright, and alright, today, alright, it's so-called Christmas. Alright, and as you all may or may not know, like just for the edification of the people that they're still not in tune with the basics. It's like one of the basics of this truth, other than the breakdowns of your true nationality, who your enemies are, who the Lord's dealing with, and things amongst like that nature. Another thing that goes into or this also goes into not conforming to the ways of the world and all that. Alright, but it goes into like these holidays, the Lord, according to the Bible, like the Lord, a lot of these wicked feast days that we celebrate in Babylon the Great are even wicked and called out according to the Bible. And one of the main ones is Christmas. And this is more milk than meat this week. Just because of call it some sort of everyone who teaches, even all the the profane Israelite groups. This is kind of like the we do a lot of anti-holiday editions, because that's it's just one of the basics of being in Israel. Alright, Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Alright, but it says the main point is learn not the way of the heathen, and one of these heathen customs are all these wicked feast days. Christmas goes back to Saturnalia. Alright, and Constantine, he was responsible for mixing that with they just wanted to make it about Yahweh Shai. Alright, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Alright, but Yahweh Shai didn't even celebrate his own birthday. Alright, as far as that, we're not supposed. That's not even his December 25th. Just goes back to Nimrod and all that. Alright, verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the workmen are the hands of the workmen with the axe. Alright, so and it's so obvious it's not even funny. It's that's why groups like Jehovah's Witness and all that. That's why they don't celebrate Christmas. Alright, but we celebrate the righteous feast days, like Passover. The calendar's down and all that as far as GMS, but Hanukkah usually falls in about roughly 2 months before Amalek celebrates it. But I don't know, but the main feast days that we focus on are because we're rehearsing the righteous acts. The main feast days we focus on are Passover and the Day of Atonement. Right, because Passover, that's a really important feast day as far as keeping the Feast of Unleavened Bread for 7 days. Right, and the Day of Atonement is essential for being forgiven for your sins, Lord willing, that you committed throughout the year. Alright, but yeah, so those are the most important feast days we try to keep up with. Alright, but alright, and this is talking about you and your family, you might it's mainly Edomites that do this shit, but you go out into the woods, or you chop down a tree and shit like that. Or you go to a church and buy some from Boy Scouts or some shit like that. Alright, but either it's it's a custom that's off, and this goes back all the way back to the ancient world. Alright, verse 4. They deck it with silver and with gold, they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. Alright, they are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. Right. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. Alright, so it goes back to like like statues and shit like that. Like like things like that, like they put like statues of their like gods or whatever. Alright, but it's all vain. It's like it even shows you that in the like the movie The Message, or the scene where like he was in some sort of like shop. Alright, suck it.